name is Catherine and I'm a recreation therapy student at Douglas College.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm a recreation therapist and Catherine's site supervisor.
And all February long, we've been celebrating Therapeutic Recreation Month, and so we'd like to create this video to promote the profession. When people hear recreation in long-term care, they often think of bingo, crafts, or keeping residents busy. But therapeutic recreation is not about filling time, it's preserving function, it's protecting dignity, it is maintaining identity, and it is healthcare.
Therapeutic recreation is a person-centered healthcare profession. We conduct comprehensive assessments, develop individualized, goal-driven plans, implement evidence-based interventions, and evaluate measurable outcomes, just like any other clinical discipline.
We follow national standards of practice, we assess social, physical, emotional, cognitive, and spiritual domains, we document progress, we collaborate with interdisciplinary teams, and we practice under a professional code of ethics, and this is a clinical process, not simply activity programming. It's easy to talk about standards and assessments, but the real impact of therapeutic recreation shows up in the people. In long-term care, many residents are grieving, whether that be a loss of independence, a loss of roles, or sometimes a loss of partners. Therapeutic recreation gives something back. It's not just an activity, it is a role, and it is a reason to show up.
When we take the time to get to know someone's history, strengths, and interests, we can create meaningful interventions that reconnect them to who they are.
And it's not just about the program itself, it's also about providing identity and creating space for someone to thrive. So is therapeutic recreation just activities?
If it were just activities, it wouldn't require specialized education and clinical training. A recreation therapist designs programs that target mobility, cognitive function, emotional regulation, spiritual and social connection, and overall quality of life. These are measurable healthcare outcomes. We ensure that recreation is therapeutic, not just recreational.
In long-term care, residents can often face loneliness, reduced mobility, cognitive changes, and social isolation.
Therapeutic recreation addresses all of those domains. Movement-based programming supports motion and strength. Structured cognitive program supports brain function. Social engagement can reduce depression and isolation.
And those outcomes matter because quality of life is an important health indicator.
In healthcare, medication is often used to manage agitation, depression, or behavioral symptoms. Therapeutic recreation provides structure, evidence-based, non-pharmacological interventions that support emotional regulation and meaningful engagement.
When residents are engaged in purposeful ways, we often see improvements in mood, participation, and overall well-being.
And that benefits the entire healthcare team. Meaningful engagement can reduce behavioral escalations, support staff, and improve the overall culture of care.
In a world increasingly shaped by technology and artificial intelligence, therapeutic recreation remains deeply human. AI can organize schedules, it can assist with documentation, and it can generate information, but it cannot sit beside someone and offer human connection.
It cannot replace human touch, cannot recognize subtle human emotions in real time. It cannot replace the therapeutic relationship between a rec therapist and a resident or client.
And therapeutic recreation is an emotional connection, it's care, and it is a conversation. It is building meaningful relationships, it's getting to know someone for who they are, and creating the space for them to thrive. Why is it critical to have a recreation therapist at the clinical level and not just activity workers or assistants?
Because therapeutic recreation is a clinical process. It requires formal education, specialized training, ethical accountability, and outcome-driven planning. We're responsible for assessment, goal development, risk management, documentation, and integration into the broader healthcare plan. Without that expertise, recreation risks becoming activity scheduling rather than healthcare.
Recreation assistants are essential in bringing therapeutic plans to life. They provide daily consistency, relationship building, and direct engagement that extends the reach of care.
And students, like Catherine, strengthen the future of the profession, contributing to new perspectives, supporting evidence-based practice, and helping ensure therapeutic recreation continues to grow within healthcare.
Therapeutic recreation enhances physical function.
It supports cognitive, emotional, and spiritual functioning.
It supports and strengthens social connection.
And it improves quality of life.
Therapeutic recreation is not optional. It is essential healthcare.